Yesterday was the FIFA 2026 World Cup fundraising for Ghana. So a lot of, entrepreneurs, Shatta Wale, artists, Stonebwoy, President Mahama, His Excellency, Nasi, all of these people went to Kempinski Hotel. Is it Kempinski or anyway, hotel where they, had the program. Stonebwoy made some speech that I took my time to analyze everything. When Stonebwoy was making the speech, I don't know if it was pressure or what, because Stonebwoy made us understand that the song Wow Jejereje that he released during the campaign era, he sang that Jejereje song for the NDC people. I mean, based on his own statement.
To His Excellency, the President of our land, I'm so privileged to meet him in this manner. And when we talk about contributions, I believe that my contribution has been very significant in actually winning power for the NDC, I so say. Because everybody has heard, mainly because I'm somebody who really believes in reset. So per my own judgments, I made sure that that music was dropped within a moment where there was some ease in the system, because it was so tensed, and I dropped it in terms of contributions.
And so the question that people are asking on the TL is that, so all this while, Stonebwoy released that song to endorse the NDC campaign or what? Or to endorse the NDC party? Preach, preacher! Ladies and gentlemen, these are not my words, so these are the words of, Stonebwoy. Sometimes pressure manipa kasao. At times, musicians, they don't really endorse politicians like that, what you say. But for Stonebwoy to say that he released a song that even helped the NDC to, come in power, no, or they use the song for a campaign, no, it's like he released the song to endorse the NDC political party. Ladies and gentlemen, they may for free Stonebwoy's statement. Also, leave whatever you think in the comment section. Next on my list, you can say Stonebwoy pe beefa, and I say Stonebwoy I was a shady tutua. You see, people don't really understand. If you check the whole programmer, Shatta Wale was calm. Shatta Wale was calm. He didn't really say anything. But Stonebwoy, I have a problem with Stonebwoy. Where the one God Bhim, where the one you say hey, social commentators they be able to be go talk. But Stonebwoy, I have a little issue with you, because if you really check the videos well, when Shatta Wale was coming on stage, it wasn't it wasn't Shatta Wale who extended his hand for greetings. It was Stonebwoy who made the first attempt. It was Stonebwoy who offered that hand greet, and it was it was beautiful. I was like, eh. Charlie, Stonebwoy, I say ho. Afraid His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asked you guys to hug. After so mo hug no. Na Stonebwoy asa kwa jema ikakase. Hug na o hug no. Enye yibia enye hwe na president ne kan entia na say if he wasn't the president who asked them to hug anchor onye because he doesn't want to be jailed. He doesn't want to go to prison. I was like, hey, Stonebwoy, where from all this?
He's on stage, and is this not beautiful? All right. It's as if we missed the handshake. Should we try it one more time? One more time, man. Mr. President, I need your permission. If you say yes, I'll go ahead. If not, should they, they should hug. Mr. President says that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should hug on stage at this point. Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. But Mr. President says that we should have Stonebwoy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. This is so beautiful.
If President say hug, you don't hug, you want him to jail us.
I was shocked. And then the host continued to ask him, so if you are trying to say that you hug Shatta Wale because the president asked you to do so, you hug Shatta Wale because you don't want to go to prison, and then he said yes.
So it's because you don't want to be jailed. Oh, I see. Okay.
Obey power. Obey power. Obey power.
Okay. Obey before complain, right? Exactly.
I was like, hey. So, which means, you see, these people here, I know say it is entertainment, but I don't think they can ever, settle their dispute. They are probably going to be the biggest rivals in Ghanaian history. You see, sometimes you might feel like, oh, Shatta Wale be the bad guy. Shatta Wale there, he be the bad guy. But then, when situations like this come up, and then you do your own analysis, then you be like, nah, you don't be Shatta Wale. It be Stonebwoy. If I'm overthinking, let me know. Because how I am seeing things, I feel like that Stonebwoy guy, he be something else. Because it didn't even end there. At this same event, Shatta Wale donated $100,000 as a donation. Stonebwoy came to donate $101,000, beating Shatta Wale by $1,000. That wasn't even the issue. Stonebwoy continued to say that, you see the way Kotoko and House of Folk, they can never be friends, but they can always be competitors, but they can never be equal, or they can never be one. That is how things are going to be. You see, these are the things that nobody even asked Stonebwoy. It wasn't like an interview where, the host asks you a question and you're like, oh, nah, maybe this is how I see things. Nobody said anything. After you made your donation, you compare you and Shatta Wale to Kotoko and House of Folk, saying, well, they are in the same country, they are doing the same thing, but they can never be one. So are you trying to tell us, although you have shaked hand, although you have hugged, but you guys, your rivalry, you guys can never come to, nobody asked Stonebwoy. I was like, hey, Stonebwoy, you are still saying.
This is a very important call to all of us. You know that Kotoko and Phobia can never be one. There are two different teams who have to continue to keep that competitive energy to bring joy to the nation. And if I say that, you guys know what I mean. Exactly. The minister said it's a healthy competition, which I believe it is. But we just have to watch it so that we drop some tones of things that are going to affect the healthiness of that competition moving forward, especially the vulgar and all those ones, which you can hardly find in the Bhim Nation camp.
Hey, but it was this same Stonebwoy who said that confidence is good, but there are some people, their confidence comes from arrogant and something, but he Stonebwoy there, his confidence, it be better than Shatta Wale.
Me rubbish in the question because it can be a lot of interest is drawn with the hey and hey. The America Edia Kani Nano say, may answer no direct because it's not necessary to, but I can answer to the general equation of beefs in music industry. Ask yourself, where does it generate from and why? Musicians, God has blessed us with something called ego. Our ego is what drives our confidence. Mestre, I won't say, Papa, sorry, I'm not to say the Okasai. Muhun is sees or the Kasai. Some confidence I want the Kasem. Sebi, enye ni age, and enye ni BB, a idea and coupon the chair, artist Bessia, but Assemble Kwame can say, two things. Either a healthy ego, so a healthy ego, or confidence, and also humility. Maybe the enemy no. Or humbrasia, and also GDO, and a healthy ego no. But say, unhealthy ego, or arrogance, and our entitlement. A year, say, a training year. One say, Yemubi or Kasa, a arrogance and a confidence, and a entitlement and a humility. As soon as you phone no kitano, maybe whom you say, me a guy saying, can say phone, and can say media. And no entitlement, Show the Yamana. As soon as you are home, or confidence or power, so we met to me on now. Oh, mammy, Mike, I met to my rap or confidence. But who to me say, oh, you're humble so far, how ubu adie or the idea. And only me no. Until me say, Obi Abe focus, say, oh, your confidence now, you're humble. That's the way out. Because entitlement, it crushes you eventually. And then it brings a lot of unnecessary, and I am experienced with that. Yawahi, Obi Bano be Nantisi, Grana, you be hina. You know, we know all of that. Oh, but the Yan said, just be humble, humility, empire, or tie.
So I was like, well, after this lecture, I am hoping to see Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale again. Lo and behold, Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale MET and
every day, Stonebwoy is throwing shade was here. I know that when Shatta Wale also get the chance that sometimes, he also say his mind. But all this while, everybody thinks, Stonebwoy is the son of God. Stonebwoy is the on the one part agenda. But Charlie, see, when Shatta Wale released the next song, Stonebwoy has never replied. We know that Stonebwoy will reply, but it's not gonna be today. Maybe someone will feature him on the song and then boom, will crash it. But Stonebwoy, I think the Stonebwoy, everything is calculated. You see, and we know, you see the way Shatta Wale didn't really say anything at the event. You will meet him for online. We will meet Shatta Wale for online. You let us wait, and when it drops, I'll come here and talk about it, and you guys will have to give me my flowers. Because this thing baffles, like, and even, it even went out to the extent, say, when they were checking for the winners of the World Cup, raffle, yeah, I don't know if that's how they say it, raffle or something like that. One, person won. Still, Stonebwoy said that, nah, this thing there, it be Stonebwoy. But when they were reading the serial number or the code, there was an SM in it. Still, nah, people were saying, hey, but there's SM. I said, yeah, if you be a mensa, if you be a SM. Like, nah, Charlie. So, this is where I ask my audience, who do you think is the troublesome? Shatta Wale or Stonebwoy? You see, everybody has how they handle this kind of, beef. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it makes the industry lovely. If these two people were not in the Ghana music industry, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Ghana music industry, in some way. But because of these two, every day we have content, we have news to talk about. So yeah, big ups to Stonebwoy and big ups to Shatta Wale. This is love. What I say, all this is love, peace and unity. What I say. I mean, we already know where this started from 2019, where Stonebwoy pulled up a gun on, Shatta Wale. When Shatta Wale, according to Shatta Wale, he was going to hug him or he was going to, appreciate, him for winning the award. But it ended up, turning upside down. You know what I'm talking about. But I feel like this beef is becoming healthy right now, how I'm seeing things. So you can leave whatever you think in the comment section. The name has always been R6 and peace. I'm signing out.